pandemic trapped a bunch of aging role-playing gamers in their homes, forcing them to crawl out of their pen and paper comfort zone and into the online world of virtual tabletops and video calls. So join them as they raise the curtain to share their stories, insights, and love of all things geek. Welcome to the Advanced Age Role-Playing Gamers Podcast, assholes.
Welcome, you wonderful bastards. Hello, and welcome to the Advanced Age Role-Playing Gamers Podcast. So this is episode 6 of our inaugural season. It's Always Cloudy in Kalisz. I'm Nathan, and I'm the GM. And also, I want to take a moment to remind you that it's time to renew your car's warranty. So please call us at 1-888. So we're playing the alpha rules of freeleague Publishing's Twilight 2000, and like we usually do, I'd like to go around the table and let everybody introduce their characters and add any flavor text they want to. So I think I'll start with Matt this time because he's not paying attention.
All right, I was staring at my beer.
Freaking teachers.
My name is Matt, and I am playing Pavlov a Polish wannabe crime boss, ex-con, friend of Minka, who has found himself traveling with a ragtag group of rebels hiding from
what are we, Star Wars?
From the Russians, just trying to survive and make our way in the world.
All right, Tier, what about you?
I'll be playing Axel Mueller, a college dropout because of the war. Wanted to be a doctor, but it's never going to get the chance. And I'll also be playing Zofie, a Polish runaway 16-year-old.
Sweet, Tony.
Hello, my name is Anthony, and I'm playing Blanco Fantasma. And my only goal is to get back to to find out what happened to my sweet Isabel, and her beautiful body that gives me so much pleasure, and also to protect Axel, my only link to her.
No, please don't, please just let it end. Let it end.
And aren't you all going to move to Jersey City?
Not to say anything. Oh.
All right. Sean, what about you?
I don't even know how to respond to that. My name is Sean, and I'm playing Gunny Sgt Mason, Thomas Mason, United States Marine Corps. Who's trying to
fine
assist
English descent.
Yes, I want some tea and crumpets. Yes, my family ancestry is from Kent. No, that's in Ireland. No, whatever it is. But anyway, no, I'm trying to work with these these Europeans and keep them safe from the Soviets, and maybe maintain some sanity in this madness.
Us Americans always coming to rescue the Europeans.
Yeah, they sort of suck at rescuing themselves. Look at World War
By the
II.
way, Kent is in the east of London in the UK.
Okay, there's a Kent. Okay, yeah, I get
Some
there's so
filthy
many
British
Kents.
hovel. He doesn't care.
Yeah, there's Clark Kent, whatever. Yes, the Queen Mother can suck on my yum. Oh, wait a minute. I don't mean that. I don't mean that. She's a sweet old lady. Go back to my interview.
All right, Chris.
Okay, I'm playing Minka a Polish farm girl who's spent so much time researching Polish curse words specifically for this game. Fun and educational.
Good.
Great. You'll have to spring some new ones on us this episode.
I shall.
And so does Minka have does she have pigtails or like a utilitarian haircut, or what's her style?
Farmhand chic, really. So sort of unkempt pixie cut.
Let's get to the important stuff, Nathan. What's her cup size?
Jesus Christ.
Cup size is going to stab you into the face with her knife.
It's about this big and it's full of vodka. That's
I figured there was a fair question asked as we knew all about Tyr's super tight BDUs. So
Yes.
Look, that's how the German army. That's how the
my
German army
rocking
made them,
tracksuit.
and that's all I'm going to say. You know, like
But why vinyl?
Apparently, it's
Aerodynamic.
yeah, cotton and nylon. It's a war on. You know,
when you go
I
into
did
the
not
club, you
know
don't
they
gotta
made
change.
BDUs in leather.
It's called pleather. In America, we call that German leather pleather. It's pleasurable leather. It's weird. It's freaky
pleasurable
stuff.
leather.
It's freaky stuff. That's all I know.
Okay. I can't remember who was I going to have do the recap this time.
It was
him.
Chris.
Was
It's
it?
Chris.
I thought it was Blanco.
you. No, it was you.
Yeah, I think it's Chris.
Oh, son of a
Trust
bitch.
me, I keep tracks on this, Chris. You
Yeah,
smart
He's got a little
ass.
flow chart. Okay.
Oh, yes, I do.
So we are joined our party now, newly escaped from battle with American soldiers working with the college at a farmhouse. We've rapists and murdering Americans, except for this one, I guess. Who have been taking over the nice, fine Polish landscape with their trash and garbage and loud noises. So we've taken all their stuff from them, we've killed them, and now we come to this nice little village looking for some respite from combat. Now we seek to trade with them. It's very, very, very boring stuff. Bookkeeping and stuff is boring. So here we are.
boring. I feel it's directed at me. I feel called out.
I feel attacked.
This super boring game for you guys. Fine, I'm leaving. Go play
Strangely
D&D.
enough, your party can't find anything that they want.
Yeah, no.
Oh, by the way, they followed you back, and now you're there.
Except Locust. You keep finding Locust or something.
You really are going to regret saying that, but
oh my god!
I bust his ass all the time. Nothing
it's
bad
not
ever happens to my
because-
characters in this game.
it's not because you said it though. Really, so it's not really related to that whole thing. But this is going to be an interesting episode for you, I think.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, wait a
Just for you. Just for you.
Son of a
Thank,
bitch.
thank
For the
God.
record, I want to do the bookkeeping stuff off the air.
For the record,
Chris,
I will enjoy
Chris,
this.
make it better for yourself and just use the word parlay.
Oh, yeah. Can I parlay?
Fuck
That's a
every one
safe
of you.
word,
That's all.
Let me start you with your first Polish word, dupek.
That's parlay.
Dupek.
Or douchebag?
I'll tell
I
us
gotta
later.
look it up.
So
I love that nobody asked you what it means. I said, Chris, what does it mean?
Asshole.
Yeah, it does actually.
I like that.
Polish to English. Okay.
all right.
Stay tuned for our next lesson, coming up in about 5 minutes or so.
That's
So
with a K. Now
Minka and Pavlov come back to the that garage that you're using as kind of a hideout right now, pulling a hand cart behind them. And Blanco, since you're keeping watch, you see them, a good ways away, and they're all in one piece. No holes, no bleeding.
We would be taking not direct route to garage. We would be taking circuitous route.
Okay.
Make sure we not follow.
All right. So you get back to the garage. So Gunny, you see the Pavlov and Minka pull up with pulling a cart behind them.
Huh. Nice. So what'd you get?
Well,
So
yeah,
what
this
do you-
very nice cart.
That's
These cards, so we can bring them the goods we traded.
wow.
Yes,
This is literally that's what you have. I'm impressed. We do have a Humvee, so I'm wondering what good that will do us. So the trade. So we're going to trade using. Why don't we just drive up?
Well, we did not know how they would react to an armed vehicle driving up to the gates.
That's a good point.
We did not mention it, I don't think.
We did have this discussion last time, before we go, say, hey, how about we send Polish people to Polish town to trade for goods?
Well, yeah, then you make contact, and we can, you know what? That's fair. I mean, you guys know you know what to do better than I do around here, so I'll trust your judgment.
Well, we did tell them that we were traveling with others.
But GM's note, you told them that you didn't have a vehicle.
Yes.
Right.
Do you want them to take our vehicle? There are more of them than us.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Very many armed people, but they seem to be hardworking. This community protects itself. They are willing to trade.
Well, it's good to know.
We have weapons that we would trade for other supplies.
What are they going to trade us? What have you negotiated for?
Well, we have not negotiated, except that we will trade. I told them we will bring weapons, and then they will show us what they have. Hopefully we can find some things of use, some camping stuff. I need somewhere to put my stuff. Backpack.
Good idea.
Medical. I think you had mentioned medical, Axel.
Medical. Iodine.
Yes. The big question is do we just return the two of us, or do we bring someone else?
You can.
They seem to be.
I say we bring us two with someone watching us from further back.
Somebody who knows how to shoot. So Blanco, that puts you out. Got to get a knife for Blanco. And
Blanco has knife from Marauders.
Oh, that's right, he does. I'm sorry, so do I. I forgot about that. Sorry, Blanco.
If you think they would not be...
I would like, if you can get me 5 scalpels.
Well, like part of medical supply, yes.
Wait a minute, there's 5 of us.
I could watch you if you think they would not be hostile to Germans.
I do not know, but we will probably be inside building.
I don't see anybody being hostile to you.
Do not carry flag with you. It's okay.
All right, I'll stay back because I don't know how to feel about Americans right now. I don't know how anybody feels about Americans or Soviets in this country right now. So
remember before the Russians fuck this country over, the last people to do so wore a German flag.
Their friends were Italian, so it's not so good. But but maybe one else of you come. One else of you two are very good fighters. Maybe one of you two come. No, I agree with the Hawkeye Pierce. He should not go.
You make up your mind what you're going to call me. First I'm G.I. Joe, then I'm Hawkeye Pierce. God.
You were like Calm Man. You were like Hawkeye Pierce. When you were in battle, you were like G.I. Joe. You were a raging bull.
Okay there, pal. I wish it was like that poor
It's a compliment. It's complimenting it.
Next, be glad he's not calling you. Be glad he's not calling you Hannibal or Howling Mad Murdoch or BA. But I'm not sure those shows ever made it over here. So
why can't you call me the Knight Rider, David Hasselhoff?
We have already spoken. We do not disrespect David Hasselhoff's name.
There is a special place for the Hoff, and you have not earned that place.
All right. Sorry. So let's make a list. Go in. You guys will make a list. You guys will go in. We'll pull a little closer with the Hummer, so you don't have to go as far, and we'll just keep an eye out. Somebody will keep an eye out in the woods.
Maybe leave car here in garage. Watch car in garage.
Yeah.
If they see truck, they not react very well. I don't think.
Well, who do you want to go
said
with
that
you?
they can watch us from tower.
Oh, that's maybe the ones we saw in the tower then.
But it's from town, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
we could not move the vehicle during the day and it not be seen.
Who do you want to go with you? Who do you think's best to go with you?
I'd say we take the scary Italian man.
Oh, fuck. All right. Blanco.
Yes, I will not leave their side. I have my knives.
Just don't talk about Isabella and killing for your love, please, and all that shit. You're going to freak them out.
Isabel. She's like a vision floating underwater. Her chubby little cheeks always give me such pleasure.
Stop.
I do not understand. I like his stories. I put them in the bank for later.
But I don't understand. By the picture you carry, her cheeks not chub.
Gunny just gets eyes wide and he goes, "Oh, chubby. Okay, I get it."
All of you, stop talking about my aunt.
Oh, that's your aunt?
Your aunt.
I wasn't aware of that.
Oh my
Sorry.
God.
She's a gift from God.
Okay,
we'll load up the rest of the M4s and the RPK. the machine gun, but not the ammunition.
All right, are you bringing the fuel or no?
No, I think we decided to keep the fuel because
we're
if
going
we
to
can
keep the
mix
fuel.
it, and it's really not worth a lot.
Okay.
I mean, we're going to need to mix it.
We can give them information on how to make wood gas for city.
Yeah.
They have big forest.
Yes. He also said that they had not heard about Russian attack at Kempno. It might be that what you heard was not true, but now I am thinking I forgot to ask him when we go back. Now, I have a question for the GM.
Yeah.
Twilight GM. Is there a radio antenna come in that town? Like a large broadcast tower in that town? That we can see? Like a big...
Off like the tower, like an antenna. It doesn't have to be a giant antenna.
When you get back to town, maybe you can take a look around again.
Okay.
You
That's
don't
fair.
recall seeing one.
All right, so I will say I forgot to ask him if they knew anything about strange radio signal.
Oh, good idea. Good
The
thinking.
crazy music.
Yeah, and the guy growling.
Maybe you take Zofie with you, and she can look and see if she knows anyone from her village or who might know her grandparents.
It's fine as long as I do not know how to speak to her though.
She can read some lips in Polish.
Very little. Talk very slow.
We have been working on it, but we'll talk now. She can also read if you write. She can write to you.
Pavlov kind of stares at you for seconds.
He turns to Minka. She can write in. Yeah.
I'll hold out my hand to Zofie and say, "Will you like to come with us?" Okay.
We'll take girl. This is fine.
Yeah, and she grabs a like a marker or a pen, and like piece of scrap to write on if she needs to, and she looks at Minka.
I'll grab her hand and we'll load up the cart. Here we go.
Pavlov will make sure he's a few steps away from her. Pavlov has kind of kept his distance from her since the whole Locust event.
So, Tony, Blanco, are you walking with them, or are you staying? What's the strategy here?
I just figured he'd come with us because if he can't, if we go into a building, he's not going to be able to do Overwatch.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Tyr can watch us. Tyr can watch us from like his scope as best he can.
Yeah.
I can watch you until you go in the building, into the wall.
Well, no, we're
pretty far out.
You can't see the wall
Gotcha.
from where you are, but you can watch them most of the way there. So Pavla, Minka, Blanco, and Zofie are all going to town with the cart. Gunny, what are you going to be doing while they're doing that?
Well,
he was sleeping.
No, I already slept, so I'm good. So, it's just me, right?
No, Axel's there.
Axel's, I guess.
Oh, Axel's me and Axel. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now,
Axel's
Axel's up on the roof, keeping an eye on them going into the town.
And we'll follow the same circuitous route we took.
Yeah. I'll tell
the
Axel.
town.
Okay.
I'll tell Axel. I said, well, we'll rotate shifts. That way he doesn't get too tired. And I'll sit down there and just like clean the Humvee and and just look for stuff to do maintenance, check oil, little things.
Okay.
Check my gear. It's responsible things you do when you're in the military.
Okay.
So one question, Sean, were you going to keep using the saw dismounted?
No, I already mounted it back up and I went back to the M16.
Okay. Are you going to pull, because we got M4 clips, basically. We got some ammo, right?
Yeah,
you took all 4 of those, right?
I took, I'm going to take I'm going to try and have, let's see, how many can you keep? You have 2 pouches, 3. We don't have that much. I don't know. How many people have M4s?
Just you.
You're the
Just
only
me?
one. You can take all. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah. I'll take all of it then. And I'll have 6 mags with me and a mag in the chamber. Because I think we have, I'll add the ammo. I'll just hold on to the ammo because I have it with my M16. I'll keep a couple in the Humvee as backup just in case getting mugged by sheep herders again and they take my fucking ammo.
As happens sometimes.
Yeah, these fucking sheep herders are a real gang.
Okay. So you guys get back up to the gate, the makeshift gate that they have there with the raw materials and barbed wire and like aluminum siding, that makeshift gate that they have in the middle of the road. You see Pavel is still there, the guy that kind of led you to the main building last time, and he recognized you and he says, who are your friends here?
Oh, this is Blanco. He is Italian. He has been living on the land for many months. He has been accompanying us, but he does not speak Polish.
So he says something about Italians being assholes in Polish, and
so this one is no different. This one is no different, but he looks to trade. So he has not been bad to us.
He kind of gives him the once over, and Zofie looks pretty non-threatening. So he opens the gate and lets you guys wheel the cart in.
Okay.
And he'll escort you back to the Polish YMCA building.
Yes, we are here to see Radoslav.
Yep. Yeah, I'll take you to him. Hey, you see any trouble since the last time?
No, we have not. But I have a question. As we are taking to, do you guys ever hear strange radio broadcast, like American music, people screaming? We heard crazy shit the other night on old radio.
Isn't most American music people screaming?
Well, this was more like people actually screaming.
Oh.
Like, yeah, do you guys have weird, strange radio broadcasts?
Striper.
Do you think this is like a Russian propaganda or something to scare us?
I don't know. People have gone crazy. It's who's to say? I personally haven't heard this thing, but I don't really have access to the radio most of the time.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
Yes, no problem.
Would Radoslav have access to radio?
Oh, yes, of course.
Maybe I ask him.
Okay.
Twilight GM, can I make an intelligence check or just to count, start getting the numbers on how many people are standing guard or more importantly, this doorway, what mechanism is keeping it locked? I just want to get like a security check.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna make any roll. So you give it a kind of a nonchalant assessment, and it's really just it's piled up sandbags and home furnishings and desks and siding and tires. It's they just you made a gate in the middle of it to let small vehicles or people through. So it's really they made it to withstand or like to take shelter for like gunfire, and to make it difficult for vehicles to ram through it.
And you said sometimes they let vehicles through. Is there any vehicles inside?
Yeah, you see a couple of sedans from where you are. Not military vehicles.
Zofie is going to keep her head swiveling, looking at all the people for a face that she recognizes or somebody she might know.
Okay.
As she's going down the street.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And
I will keep her hand just to.
Okay.
I stay uncomfortably close to Pavlov the entire time.
Makes sense. So he takes you a couple streets over and round to the entrance of the larger building. lets you in through the double doors and kind of nods at the security folks standing there keeping watch. These are kind of the institutional doors with the glass windows in them with the chicken wire in between the glass. And you get in, and looks like it's probably time for dinner there. So there's not as many people working, but you do see a couple of people that are moving some things around, but it's really not as busy as it was before. But you do see Radoslav checking on some things, and he spots you guys, and you have to. Yeah, I guess they'd have to open both the double doors for you to pull the cart in. But you pull the cart in, and Radoslav kind of meets you halfway in the big room that they're in. Hello, welcome back. I see you brought your trades.
Yes. Hello, Pan Radoslav.
Oh, thank you. Let's see what you've got. What have you got for us?
Well, I have more of these fine American M4 rifles, and I have this beautiful RPK machine gun.
Oh, wow.
Yes, but
you
for us,
you're
it's
willing
just...
to part with that?
Well, as you can see, it is very big and heavy. And we have no way of melting it down, so for us, it is just paperweight.
I see. Well, do you have a list of something that you want to of things you want to get?
Yes. I have written this down here, but mostly, I just say, we're looking for camping supplies, backpacks, tents, medical supplies, iodine, antibiotics, medicines, painkillers. If you have any body armor, helmet, flak jack, something. It's a dangerous world out there. And also, if you have any recreational items, it's very stressful. And my cataracts. My cataracts have been acting up lately.
Glaucoma, you freaking European
That's why
you're Gunny yelling that all the way from back a mile or so away.
Zofie starts writing stuff down on some old magazine that she found, and she holds it up to Minka, and it's ask him if he knows any Rutkowskis from Lublin, my grandparents' city. Any of them here, refugees?
I will go ahead and ask if he recognizes the name of the family.
Yeah, she's like pointing to the paper and pointing to herself. And
well, that's like Jones in the U.S., but I don't know.
Lublin, and she's pointing to Lublin.
Let me take this, and I don't know everybody here, but I can ask around and see if there's anybody who might be related or know of them.
She turns back to
Minka.
Chris. She turns back to Minka and goes, and she hands her the paper and the pen.
Okay.
She cannot hear. She is deaf.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. It's like
I will write down the replies in Polish.
Okay.
When she does, she looks at the mayor and she goes,
okay.
Gruffly, but she does it.
It's only family she has.
Yeah. Well, it's very kind of you to be watching over her.
We have other question. They say you have radio. A few days ago, we hear on radio crazy broadcast. Crazy like American rock music and people screaming. Sound like something Russian play to make everyone scared. You know anything about this?
I did not hear that broadcast. That sounds very strange. But it's with all the radio equipment around. I mean, it could be really coming from anyone. So was there anything said that was stood out?
Oh, it was just lots of people screaming, and then heavy breathing, and music go dead. And so do you know of any, so are there still towers still up? That could broadcast this?
Probably not. If you heard it, it was probably not that far away.
Oh, well, that is even worse. All right. Well, so if you hear, it's creepy shit.
I will. I hope I don't hear it.
You hear radio with people from college?
They do broadcast sometimes, looking for refugees to come to the college for safety.
We see the kind of safety they're offering is not very good.
Yeah, it's if you're one of them, maybe it's okay. But
well, I guess everyone needs to find some place.
Yeah, it's hard to go back. Some people like a strong hand. I can respect that feeling because with all that's going on, some way to feel safe is a strong man. But
Trouble is, only strong men feel safe with strong men.
Yeah.
Yeah, strong men. There's difference between strong men and cruel men.
He is both.
Well,
yeah.
We probably do not wish to join him. We probably wish to just be on our way, which is why we need the supplies. We do not need these weapons, but we could use medical and camping gear.
Okay, so
let us see what you have to trade.
Looking at your list, I do have some medical supplies, but not very much. I can provide a doctor's med kit. And if anybody wants to write this down, it's 250 shells.
Okay.
3 doses of antibiotics, which are 50 apiece. 1 shot of atropine. And I see you looking for flashlights here. I do have 3 flashlights, each with a spare set of batteries. Those would be 30 apiece. I can give you 2 small tents, which are 50 apiece. 1 fishing pole and lures for 25. And I've got 3 backpacks I can spare. Those are 50 apiece. So whoever's writing that down, if you want to add that up.
How much is the atropine worth?
100. So
it was my understanding there'd be no math.
So those are the things that he's like openly willing to give you. If you want to push for certain things, I see like things like a trailer on here. I see ammo on here, flak jackets, explosives. None of that stuff I guess he put some arrows in there too.
Arrows, shotgun shells.
I ask Pavlov, do they have a sword?
My Italian friend would like to know, do you have a sword?
A sword?
Yes, a sword.
Like medieval...
Like there can only be one.
Yeah, I guess I can look for that. I don't know. It's not something I took inventory of.
I want to kill people with a sword.
He would like to kill people with sword.
It's a strange request.
He's an Italian.
Is he a sociopath? What is this guy?
I do not know.
He's not always available to have bullets.
Yes.
Well,
This is why I have crowbar.
well, it's
He's Italian. He not know how to use crowbar except for a hammer.
Yes, what you have kid is very nice, but is if you have any type of like helmet, flak jacket, we also look for water purification tablet, iodine. Also, pistol. We'll look for pistol with maybe some bullets, shotgun shells, arrows, so we can hunt.
yeah. So this would be some negotiation.
Okay.
Duct tape and a turkey baster.
And yes, turkey baster, preferably blue.
And also, as we came through the city to find him, like, were there generators? Were there other means of having power there they were using, or was it just mostly dark?
It's all solar. It's fabulous. Actually, yeah, you didn't see a generator, but you could hear one.
Yeah, that's cool. Did anybody else want anything else for Pavlov to try to?
Trailer, radios,
Yeah.
and
An axe, maybe. Like for
Yes,
chopping
an
trees,
axe.
not for chopping heads.
Yes, a hatchet for firewood, and maybe if you have well, hold on, so real quick. If I ask him for a trailer and we don't have a vehicle, isn't that going to be kind of weird?
we still can pull it. Better than carrying shit.
But you mean like a
Why
full-on like
points?
vehicle trailer?
Like even just a small pull trailer. I mean, doesn't have to be big. I mean, like a little 4x6 is certainly manageable.
Right. And if you have small trailer, like little pull trailer, that we might be able to attach to rope or to horse if we ever find a horse.
All right, make a manipulation roll.
All right. Can Minka? Do you have that? Can you assist or?
Manipulation. I have an empathy of D and no manipulation skill.
Okay. All right.
Blanco
well,
might.
Weirdly, Zofie does. She has manipulation.
Oh, maybe she can just
It's-
look.
It's the puppy dog eyes.
Yeah. She can. Can she throw some puppy dog eyes at him?
She doesn't puppy dog eyes.
Okay.
She
Right.
yeah, remember she's got her Sex Pistols coat, leather coat. she's looking for a cigarette. You know, there's a pistol in her waistband. Yeah.
Yeah. So Pavlov does also ask about recreational items as
Okay,
well.
all right.
Yeah.
Zofie looks at Pavlov.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, she points at the guy.
And also, is there a brewery or a distillery in the town?
Well,
Oh,
That's funny because when you first said that, you sounded Irish.
All right, Nathan.
Oh.
I got no successes and a mishap.
yeah. Well, you need
I got success on manipulation.
puppy dog eyes.
Blanco doesn't need to manipulate. Yes, Blanco.
Sean's muted, so he's just going to talk away.
Yeah, yes, I am. I'm muted for a reason. See, so I'm muted for a reason.
I can read his lips.
Read his lips. Read his lips.
Anal
Fuck
sex
all
what?
of you.
Yeah, I'm muted for a reason. I'm trying not to interrupt this, so I will go back to mute.
So he says, tell you what, yeah, we do have a distillery. I can give you, we distill our own vodka here. I can give you a couple liters of vodka.
Oh, I would like to talk to the people who make the vodka.
Oh.
I mean, I would like the vodka, absolutely. If you have some to spare, I'd be happy to make some off
I
your
mean,
hands.
yeah, we'll give you that just because it's everybody needs a drink. So we won't, that's not part of the negotiation.
Pavlov, this just between you and I.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Zofie bangs you in the shoulder.
You and I, Zofie, jeez.
So
That's funny.
well, I do have a trailer.
That's quality right
that
there.
I don't necessarily need. It's a little on the small side, but that would. I guess I can part with it, but it's going to cost you a bit.
Oh, we have very nice weapons here.
Perhaps
Yeah,
I can
which
help
we
you
are-
with other things.
Yeah, so let's put that down for 400 if that's something you really want.
Yes, yes.
But we can't spare any armor. Pistol. Yeah, I suppose I get a pistol for you. I have this little Russian PM pistol. Goes for around 75. And if you want ammo for it, I'll give you a couple of magazines for that. Those are 8 each. And we can do... I don't have any arrows, but I do have some shotgun shells. I can give you 10 shotgun shells.
Well, that would be excellent. How much for the shells?
You know, I just kind of count them as 1 each. But yeah, let's while you think about what you out of that what you want to trade for, let me take Minka over to introduce her to Tomas.
All right. Do you wish to, Minka, have someone go with you?
You're certainly welcome to come. It's going to be very boring, but come along. We show you how.
Me or maybe girl go with you?
Oh, I'm expecting the girl to come with me anyways.
Oh, yes, yes. All right. Well, I will stay here and finish trade and go over the gear.
Mm-hmm.
And
Zofie comes up and he's got to go with you.
Blanco, I do not know if they have turkey baster. I'm sorry.
While this is happening, I'm looking around. Is there anything? Are we attracting attention? Is there any problems that I might detect?
Yeah, I guess you can do a recon roll. Just kind of assess the situation. Everything's cool.
Success and a failure.
No, yeah. So you definitely have the guards at the front of at the door to this room, this large room, haven't let you out of their sight. But everybody else is pretty much ignoring you and going about their business.
That's funny because I haven't let them out of mine.
So, Zofie, as you guys are walking, Zofie writes to Minka, she goes, "What is turkey?"
is big fat American bird. The big muscle man will understand.
It's country. Yeah, so it takes you out of that room and out the different part of the building to a building next door, and through a couple of doorways, and there's a couple of guys kind of lounging in, like, it looks like what's like a break room with a bunch of lockers in it, and they've got their feet kicked up and they're sipping from small cups.
And I'm presuming he introduces us.
Yes. Minka, this is Tomas and Marcin.
So, hello, Thomas Marcin. I understand you make the vodka here.
Yes, I do. It's quite good.
I look forward to tasting it. Now, I'm wondering though, do you have the equipment, spare equipment? Is everything for vodka, or do you also make the fuels?
We make the vodka. We make the fuel. The fuel makes the vodka. The vodka makes the fuel. It's all.
The vodka is the fuel. Okay, we were wondering. You have big forest outside. You can use the woods to make fuel for the engines. That way, you can save your valuable alcohol resources for the vodka.
What is? Tell me more about that. What are you talking about?
Is same way you make. You can also use to make charcoal for gunpowder. You burn the wood in the stove and you siphon the gases from the wood. Some of the gases act as fuel for the engines. Once you burn the wood. You have the charcoal. You take the charcoal out. You use the charcoal to make gunpowder.
Oh, he reaches behind him off of a small desk and grabs a pencil and paper. It's like, show me what you're talking about.
Well, then I will sketch out basically a big wood burning stove with a grill and a filter on it, pipes leading out for the gas. I'll explain to him how you get the carbon monoxide, which you can funnel to the engine to ignite it, etc. Just basically a simple wood burning, how they make ethyl alcohol, kind of. But show them how that you can take that gas and cool it and run it into an engine instead of gasoline.
Interesting. Thank you very much. I will. He kind of puts the pencil behind his ears and he's like looking at it and like kind of making his own notes on it. So yes, that's very interesting. I think I might have to have a new project.
It's very much like steel, only not for drinking. Don't drink.
Are there any younger members of his crew in here?
Not that you've seen. Everybody that you've seen so far is like from like late 20s on.
So old.
Yeah, old people like us.
I didn't say ancient. I said old.
So Radoslav brings you back to the other room, and these the trade I'm offering, is this work for you? Is this good?
This is very nice, especially that you this alcohol. Yes, we can trade. These weapons don't mean as much to us as to you, maybe. You've been very generous with what you've offered us.
All right, great. So if you want to, you can leave this cart here, and I will just wait out front, and I'll have the items that you want loaded up on that trailer, and give you some ropes so you can, I guess, drag it back to wherever you're holding up for now.
Yes, that will be excellent. And I think I had mentioned, but it's very nice you have alcohol, but does anybody have any more medicinal, shall we say, plant-based herbal medicines?
Cigarettes? This is a funny way to talk about cigarettes.
No, I talk about weed. I want some Flourish Jane, or whatever it's called.
We use our crop space for food, so I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Well, I had to ask.
Yeah, I guess you did.
Thank you very much. We will wait outside for the supplies.
Okay. All right. So you guys, is there anything you want to do before you wheel everything back to the hideout?
I want to toast with the mayor with the vodka.
All right. Yeah. Well, fair enough. He grabs a few cups. It blows on them, wipes them out with his fingers, and like pass them around to everybody, and even Zofie. And Tony, you're last, but he'll give you one too. And pours a little couple fingers worth, and Nostrovia. Is that right? I think that's right. Or close.
Oh yeah.
Stolat.
Ah, maybe I'm thinking Yugoslavia. Yeah, whatever. So
we learned the curse words, not the salutations. So
that is a very empty glass of vodka, Mr. Blanco, that you are contemplating.
Both of you, shut up.
All right, so you wait probably about 15 minutes, and a couple guys come around pulling they have like ropes over their shoulders, and they're pulling the trailer behind them, loaded with a bunch of stuff.
while we're still with the mayor, Zofie's going to tap the paper with her name and Lubin on it.
I didn't really have a chance. Everybody's kind of occupied right now. If you come back in a couple days.
How many refugees you have come through here typically?
Well, unfortunately, we can't take everyone because once you reach a certain desperate state, then there's really I just have to turn them away.
It's true. I thank you for doing what you can.
Yeah, unfortunately, those with items are wealthy, and in this world, you guys had some wealth that you could share, and we could share our wealth with you, and hopefully we can make it to someplace better.
I thank you for your courtesy. I expect the same in the future for us.
You're welcome. Best of luck to all of you.
Zofie looks pissed off. Pissed off.
Okay.
She's just done talking, done drinking. She's just pissed off.
She pulls out her knife and cuts him.
Right in the eye.
I guess I will. Who's gonna pull this back?
At least two of us.
Hey, Sean and Tyr, what are you guys doing?
Well, how long they been gone?
Probably a couple hours.
Go ahead, Tyr.
Well, I was going to take first watch and give Gunny some time to do whatever he was going to do downstairs, and he said he was going to relieve me. So,
yeah, we can split up the watch by hours. Make it quick.
So, Gunny, you're taking second watch.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and make a recon roll for me?
When he was up there and I was left alone, I was going to take a small batch of the ethanol and use my chemist skill to see if I could mix it into a viable fuel.
Okay.
Not a whole batch, just a little bit to see if I could get it going.
I think that would be a tech roll.
Yeah, because my chemist specialty says that I can distill fuels and stuff like that. So,
God, how do you
see your rolls right now?
Oh, there it is. I got it.
I know.
I messed up.
Do you want a chemistry roll?
Yeah.
All right, so I got a +1 tech because of the chemist specialty, so that brings me to a B and a B.
Ooh, B and a B.
I just have this image of a guy coming up. Hello, fellow American comrades.
I come to trade whiskey with you and talk about John Wayne.
You're unsuccessful.
I'm going to take a stress and push it.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
He has now set fire to himself.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we're doing it with a small amount.
Yeah.
The Humvee explodes.
No, we're not putting it in a Humvee.
I wasn't even touching it.
You guys are walking back, so I'm going back to the other folks here. So who's? I think two of you are going to need to pull the trailer. So who's pulling the trailer?
We take turns.
Well, I would probably say
I'll
that...
pull the trailer at first.
Blanco and Pavlov, probably.
Yeah, well, we can pull trailer. Minka can keep eye out.
Okay.
Chivalry is not dead.
It's not chivalry. You big muscles.
All right, so...
Minka just flexes.
So what's Minka's strength?
See.
Okay, we're the same. You're not.
Yeah.
She comes in third in the cow carrying competition every year in her village.
It's a very important festival.
So, Minka, why don't you give me a recon roll?
That's a horrible idea. Can Zofie assist?
Absolutely. She's got a D in recon and a B in intelligence, so...
Freaking, she should be keeping watch.
She will. Well, if she's walking, she'll be doing it as well.
She hears nothing.
Give her do you want to give her an assist?
Yeah, I would give her an assist so I can provide the ears. She can provide the eyes.
All right.
So I'm intelligence of B's.
Well, you just bump her up a die.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She's got an intelligence.
Actually, it's going to have to be you, Minka. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So let's see. That's just straight intelligence then.
Yeah. Hey, 1 success. Awesome.
1 success. Nice.
So you're walking. You're probably not quite halfway back.
You see the entire Russian army.
And you're taking your meandering route so you don't, so in case you're followed. And you're on the street, and you guys are pulling the cart, and you come to an intersection, and you're crossing the intersection, and like you're kind of walking, you're holding hands with Zofie, and you're in front of the guys with the cart. You look at something on the street, and it's weird because like you see basically like asphalt just fly into the air like 4 times a row, and then like half a second later, not half a second, but like milliseconds later, the sound hits you of automatic gunfire.
So then I will
about
push Sophie down and dive on top of her.
Okay, and that's when there's a 6 guys in mishmash uniforms come out, holding AKs leveled at all of you.
We do trade in town. We were just from town.
And is this one
in
of
Polish.
them? One of them in Polish, with kind of a Russian accent. He tells you to get down on the ground, all of you.
Where Zofie is she close to like the corner of a building or anything, or that you're
kind of you're to wheel the trailer. You were kind of on like the best flat part of the road that you could find that was not too damaged.
Right, we weren't wheeling the trailer. We were walking.
No, you were walking. A few feet ahead.
Pavlov will look at Blanco and kind of nod, and Pavlov will get down. It's like, okay. we have no problem. We have no problems.
Blanco, as I'm putting the cart down, I take my knife and place it up my sleeve.
Okay.
Discreetly.
Okay. So, and Blanco, do you get down on the ground also?
I feign getting down slowly because of aches and pains.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
And the guy basically does like a burst shot at your towards your feet to hurry you up.
So how many shots have been fired so far?
6 now.
We are friends of Radislav. We want no trouble. We just trade.
And once
I start coughing.
Okay. Once Blanco gets down, one of them whistles, and then you hear this revving down the other cross street, and a little kind of dirt bike runs out, and he kind of spins out, and he's in front of you, and he's a kind of funny looking guy, kind of wiry, wearing a Russian Air Force jacket, if that's something you would recognize, and then you recognize as a Russian Air Force jacket. Pretty stringy hair, kind of bug eyes, and he says, well, hello, and he's speaking in Polish with a Russian accent. It's nice to meet the troublemakers. You went to town to trade in my weapons from the soldiers that you killed?
Well, then, we don't know what you mean. Well, we did trade weapons, but we found these at Farmstead. Many dead people.
likely story. And he whispers to one of the guys, and he pulls this box out of his strap to his belt, and he runs it past each of you. And what's your rad rating, Matt? And Blanco?
That's a good question. Let me see. I have 2.
I have 3.
I also have 3.
Because I'm rad.
Zofie has 2.
Okay. He kind of holds it up next to Pavlov and looks back and shakes his head and up to Blanco and Minka, and is kind of like wobbles his hand back and forth, and so the guy gets pretty close up to Minka and like kneels down in front of her and says, "So, you've been exposed to a lot of radiation. What did you see?"
Big flash. What did you see?
Have you seen I'm looking for a plane. Have you seen a downed plane?
We have not seen any planes. We've only seen fires and dead people.
And he goes over to Tony and he speaks in English to him, like really bad English, just like he asked him the same question. A plane. Have you seen a plane? A crashed plane?
To Tony or to Blanco?
To Blanco, sorry.
Oh. There is no Tony here.
Oh, sorry, a bad GM.
There's only a phantasm.
I start coughing and I ask him for water.
This is very, very hard to pull cart.
Now, how are these guys laid out around us? You said we're at an intersection. Are they all like
a semicircle? So front and to the sides. So I'll give you water, Italian. And he goes back to his bike and grabs a canteen, and he chugs it, and then he just like makes a little water fountain at your face.
You should drink it.
So, we I'm sorry, that is rude of me. And he tosses basically half a canteen down at your feet. I'm just so angry and sad the loss of the unnecessary loss of life of my compatriots, my comrades. That it makes me crazy.
We have vodka. We share drink with us. We drink for your friends.
Oh, well. Vodka
Zofie's freaked out and she's trying to make herself look really small.
I'm standing as best I can in front of her.
Okay.
Still holding hand.
All right.
Yeah, we have vodka. We have drink. We celebrate your friends. We're sorry that these your friends have died, but
we've all lost many people.
Yes.
Well, and Tyr, she actually looks angry.
Oh.
Is it she?
Oh, no, Zofie.
Zofie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's because she is a witch.
It's not because she's scared. It's because she's trying to cover up the zip gun tucked down in your pants. Yeah. So no, she's not at all. She's not at all. She's okay. She's pissed off.
I got you. All right.
She's trying to hide the fact that she's got a zip gun jacked down there.
That's why I'm hiding her.
So, any obvious guns, they'll cover you while stripping you of the guns, and they says, well, all is when it comes down to it, they weren't very good comrades anyway. If they were better, they would have survived. I'll tell you what, creative survivors like you could do well with us.
I will not murder children.
Who's murdering children? No one's murdering children.
We see the bodies everywhere. How do I know it's not you? I will not be part of this.
No. We're building a community at our college.
A community that demands slaves.
Oh, there are no slaves. It's you work for what you get.
And the farms we've passed that have been all on fire?
They refuse to trade with us.
What kind of trade you bring?
Well, I mean, we offer protection. I mean, the Russians are still around. There's roaming bands of crazy Americans.
You're Russian. You're part of this.
Not anymore. There's no Russia anymore. There's no USA. There's no Poland. We have to build our own communities from the ground up.
How many people you have? You bring to farm. You kill innocent farmers. They just want to make food. They just want to live.
Minka, let's not mince words with nice man.
What kind of trade is he offering? He's not good trade.
But we have not heard him out, so you do not work for Radoslav.
Oh no.
Oh, who are you then? If you are not the Russians, and you do not work for the nice man at the city, who do you work for?
I work for the dean. Well, I work with the dean.
Dean? I do not know this man named Dean.
Well, we have a small yet thriving community, close to the river. The college is surprisingly enough has so many resources, and we're trying to turn life back to normal with training and commerce and research. We're doing so much to bring back a normal semblance of life. There are rules. Don't get me wrong. There are many rules, but in the end, it's all for the community.
And people who do not like your rules, you send people to burn down their farms. These soldiers you're missing. How many did you send to kill farm?
Oh well, for someone who doesn't know what happened to my comrades, you seem to know a lot about this farm.
Is many burning farms is very easy to paint picture.
Well, there's some information I need, and these farmers who have the information I need were not forthcoming, so there's a price to pay.
What kind of information you need? Maybe we can give you information. Be on our way.
We don't know where his plane is. We have not seen plane.
I've not seen any planes since everything go boom.
Well,
all I look for is food.
You make nice offer, but we must return to camp. Now we have no weapon, no way to hunt. But perhaps if we travel south, after we finish our business with Radoslav, we come visit. We see what you offer. We can hunt. We can work.
All right. What is your name?
My name is Pavlov.
You seem reasonable. Pavlov, so he's speaking Russian, but he's speaking Polish, but with really slight Russian accent. His Polish is really good, and he is. My name is Smigelski. That's all you need to know. If you come to our gates and say my name, you will. That will gain you entry.
And you said you were south of Kepno.
Yes.
Or did he say? I thought he said.
No, he didn't. He didn't say. But
yeah. Where is your where is your camp?
The signs for the college are still up, but but south of Kepno, head west, east towards the college. Towards the river.
What should we know if we travel? Is it safe to travel through Kepno?
There are still many Russian units riding around, so lay low. But I will take this bounty that you're kind enough to provide to us as payment for the damage that you've caused.
Again, you said damage we caused. You shoot us, we not do nothing.
Right, yes. Stick to that story. Very, very, very good.
You are very generous. We accept.
I give you the best gift I can. This is your life.
Keep the vodka. Ask to keep some of the vodka.
Yeah, I thought you keep. Yeah, take some of this vodka. Take the rest of the bottle of vodka.
He basically pulls one bottle off and tosses it to you, Pavlov.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
And the two of the guys shoulder their rifles and start pulling away the trailer while the other ones cover you. He hops on his bike and rides off.
And I missed these guys on a recon roll.
So I'll look at Minka and I'm like, Minka, say nothing. We will not get far with trailer.
I will have his bike.
It's a very nice bike, but these men will not get far with trailer.
He get far with bike.
They moved out of
their
earshot of us.
Yeah, they moved earshot, and you actually hear a truck starting up.
Oh, these motherfuckers, man. They're just going to drop off their shit.
I will kick Blanco. It's like, why did you not put the knife in the tire?
This guy will look really good when I'm wearing his face as a hat.
I thought Blanco was going to grab him and put a knife to his throat.
We must
I was
decide.
waiting for it.
Just as a pause, I gotta be honest, Nathan, I wasn't too sure what the situation. It seems like they ambushed us, but they seemed like they all had guns.
Yep.
And it didn't seem like we had real. So in other words.
Yeah, we have a pistol and a crowbar.
I think I would have harmed the group. If I did that, I think it would have caused more harm to the group than helped.
What's Blanco's manipulation? Just curious.
It's pretty good.
I'm about to say, because you could, you're a bluffing motherfucker. You're like, I am Blanco Fantasma. I have killed thousands, and now I'm about to kill you.
Is a trailer full of crap worth your lives?
No, it's not.
We are getting trailer back.
Zofie was going to fucking shoot somebody if anybody came here and touched her. She had her hand on her fucking gun. She didn't give a shit. She was going to be taken again.
What I wanted to say was you want a plane? Here's an inclined plane, and then I would have rammed it into his regular. But okay, all right. So
I just want to say this is all because Chris got smart with the DM today. Just want to say.
We should.
Anyway,
thank you, Chris.
So we're gonna take off.
Let us run back to camp, and I don't know. We can decide. Maybe we can catch them with Humvee and machine gun them.
Is too obvious.
Well, that would be very obvious. We roll up, we shoot them with machine gun, take our shit back. Well, I just got gun. Now it's gone. I have crowbar still.
So fast forward.
So we don't hear the shots, I guess, where we're at.
Well,
but then again, we wouldn't know because it's fucking apocalypse. So
there's actually a couple ways I thought about doing this, and I kind of wish I did the other way, but you do hear the shots coming from the direction of the town. So what would you do in the meantime?
How did you not hear motorcycle?
Apparently, my recon roll's not that good. But Gunny will look at his compatriot and go, "I came from the direction they came."
Axel will run up to the roof and he'll break out his sniper rifle, look through the scope, and try to find something. Where? What was the direction?
So how long are you looking for?
He'll look as far as long as he can, as long as he needs to,
until he sees something. Us getting back. I assume.
So yeah, you do see.
He was downstairs. He's not going to be able to tell the direction of where to look. He's got to rely on where Gunny tells him.
Direction came from.
Yeah,
I'll say, look in that direction. I'm going to go downstairs, and I might make my way on foot out into a tree line, see if I can get a better look.
You do catch a glimpse of a civilian truck with some guys in the back pulling a trailer.
Does it look familiar to the truck we saw leave?
No, that was a bigger kind of personnel.
Yeah, I'll call it out to Gunny. Look, and let him look through my scope.
Yeah,
I can't take them all from here. I maybe get 1 or 2 shots. That's it.
Well, I would. If they're too far, I'm not going to reach them. So I'll find a place to hunker down in the woods in front that way and wait. Because I don't know what sort of honestly, running in to save the day is a good idea. Gunny's thoughts are, running in to save the day is great in the movies, but in reality, you get killed. So he's going to hide in the woods and find a place where he could get good cover. That way, if somebody comes out that's not a friendly, he can get advantage on them. And he's going to wait and hope for the best.
Okay.
Axel will just cover that direction from the roof where he's seen the truck and try to find something else, anything else.
Yeah, I could keep an eye on the road somewhere on the other side where they won't be looking for me because they'll see the building. And that way I can keep an eye on the road behind me too.
Okay. So in about 15 minutes, it takes about 15 minutes for you guys to jog back to the hideout. So because you weren't that close.
So Axel will keep them covered from the roof, see if anybody's following them.
Yeah, and you see there there's no shouldered weapons, there's no cart, no nothing.
When they get close, Gunny will peek out of the woods and say, "Is everybody okay? See, something must have happened. You don't got any of your gear."
I just scowl and storm into the garage.
Come on, let's get in the garage. We'll talk about it in there. We got some cover. Come on, everybody.
I go into a long rant all in Italian.
Zofie goes in and starts kicking the shit out of some trash in a corner, breaking shit.
I look at Pavlov. What happened?
Our trade went well, but we were ambushed by the college.
Who?
They seemed to somehow know or suspect that we were involved in the death of their people. I don't know whether this Radoslav guy sold us out or they've been tracking us. I don't know. But they took everything. They took our weapons. They took all the stuff we traded for. So they offered for us to come and work for them. Gave us his name.
Let me guess. It was
Smelsky. Said we would be welcome.
That was what one of the soldiers I killed dispatch said. That's the name.
Yes,
of that leader.
This must be this person. We have found out what they are looking for. You look like a Russian piece of shit.
Describe them, clothing, everything.
Russian, looks like a Russian uniform, but kind of weird. I don't know if anyone...
Different branch?
Doesn't look like army to me.
All right. I could probably recognize if I saw it.
But he does not look like soldier. He looks like someone who stole soldier's uniform. He's disheveled. He's not got the pressed underwear that you have. I do not think so.
I haven't had pressed underwear in a while. Not that
we know what he is looking for now.
What is he looking for? Tell me.
He is looking for plane.
Does that spark any memory for me, Nathan?
But he is also looking for... He also checked us for our radiation.
Huh. He's looking for American bombers, I think, or Russian, and maybe nukes.
This would be very bad if these people had something like that.
Well, why else would he check you for radiation? Doesn't make any, unless there's something else. I mean, the operation I was involved in, I didn't know everything. All right.
Perhaps we find this plane, then we have leverage with college.
Perhaps we just kill people in college.
Zofie storms.
I like that idea.
Zofie storms up to the roof and she starts signing to Axel.
So I'm going to play Blue Falcon for a second and say, when these guys went, they didn't take their primary weapons with them, did they?
No, I didn't. I didn't take my primary weapon the first time.
Okay, good. Well, so we still have the ammo here. You did.
Well, Pavlov has crowbar.
I took my...
Oh, you lost your pistol.
Well, you're right. I lost a pistol I never got to use, right?
But you still should have your crowbar. I don't know why they
had my crowbar.
They didn't take the crowbar.
Okay. So you still got the Gordon Freeman special. All right. So I just would say, Nathan, I would think, okay, well, these guys, he didn't say what they were driving. Yeah, like, what were they driving? I asked.
I just said, how you not hear a motorcycle? Motorcycle loud. Get wax out of ears. Listen to the rock and roll music. Make bad things happen to your ears.
Was it the same truck that we saw at the farm?
No.
Okay.
But it was a motorcycle, so he was probably there. He might have seen you guys. Did he ask about me? Like a Marine or American?
No.
Okay. So he didn't see me, so he didn't know about me.
Yeah, the only one he so from that combat, so Blanco was probably most out in the open, even though he was prone, and then maybe
he was prone 30 meters away.
Right. So yeah, but it's still most out in the open, and probably not a good look at the face.
Well, you can look at it this way too, guys. If these guys are watching nearby villages, they probably got spotters surrounding that town you went to, and they were watching. They saw you guys come up with those weapons. They know they lost some guys with those weapons. They just did the math. Any one of us could have done that. So, he probably just figures if he knew for sure, he probably would have made it more exact revenge upon you.
Well, I tried to tell him, the best way to lie is to tell truth. So I did tell him that we took the weapons from the bodies. That way we're just scroungers, but not killers. So I don't know. Maybe that's why he spared us. I do not know.
All right. We're stuck. We still got our primary weapons, and we're still alive, and we still got some food.
Yeah. Axel comes down from the roof, and he goes over to Minka. He goes, "Did anybody touch her?"
Nobody touched her.
He's pissed. He's holding his gun, and he's pissed.
Listen, this is going to happen. We got to be more careful when we move. We should have, it's just, but you can't help some things. There's nothing we can, that wouldn't have been any different if all of us had been there, So they had somebody there. They were probably watching the town. They saw you. They waited till you guys left. They found a good ambush point. You can't. It's hard to defeat a good plan. So, especially one you're not aware of.
We are alive. We have won today.
Yeah, and he'll get his. I'm going to find this fucking guy and string it up by his fucking entrails.
He did tell us that Kepno is, there's many Russians there, so we must not go through that city. We must decide, do we try to find plane? Do we just go and try to win our way into this college?
The plane could be anywhere.
Yeah, we get no other information on plane. Many planes crashed.
We don't even
Axel looks like, I will not join that college. Will not go there, will not pretend, will not do it unless I am forced to.
I will not go to college.
Well, think about this. There's probably ways of dealing with the college personnel. You guys just did. You told them that, they if you're out there looking for something they need, and at least you make it sound like you are, they'll probably leave you alone. They'll just take your shit. So we just got to be on our fucking best game. We got to, we got to be very mindful of where we're going. Stay off beaten paths where they can set up. I mean, we don't even know anything about these guys or their leadership, and it just is what it is. So everybody take a minute, get your shit together. We got to figure out where we're going next. You guys look at the map.
It is very late tonight.
I want to say this. I agree with Evil Knievel. I think it's time. This college is not part of our plan. Keeping Axel and his friends safe is our plan.
Am I Evil Knievel?
Yes, Evil Knievel. Yes. Jump over the sharks, yes.
Big red, white, blue suit.
Jesus fucking Christ. You guys know nothing about American culture. Jesus.
Don't get me wrong. I want to wear this guy's skin on my face and then smell the blood.
Listen, thanks for sharing. Yes, please.
That is the least disturbing thing he has said all day.
But walking into a trap for vengeance, it's not smart. We need to move away from it. The less they see us, the less we're not part of their plan.
Was that you crushing a chicken skull? He crushed a chicken skull.
Just pick some chicken.
This is great audio, guys.
My God.
I have some papers.
Blanco, I believe you. For the love of God, I believe you. You don't have to use, that.
I'll get a big piece of tin and it'll be thunder.
Oh, Jesus.
Old-timey radio.
So do we stay here tonight? In the garage
stay here tonight. We get our wits together. Let's figure
what we do tomorrow.
Let's look at this map. We'll combine our knowledge, and we could... I'd say you go back to that town and maybe get some more intel, but it's pointless now because if they're watching, they see us go in there, it'd be a bad idea. So
there's I don't know if anyone has thought about it, but the people in that town could have just called the college and told them that we're trading guns.
It is very possible, yes.
Well, why would they do that? Because the college, then the college would go take the guns from them. They want those guns for a reason to defend from the college.
They also get a favor from the college at that point. These people are bringing terror to the countryside.
Let's go in there and wear their faces. No, I'm just.
I think it is best we make decision in morning. Until then, and Pavlov will bring out the jar of vodka. We'll at least have something to celebrate tonight with. Let us all drink to our sorrows.
We can put that in the truck for fuel.
No, we'll put this in body for fuel. We must celebrate. We live today. A shitty day.
Zofie grabs a cup.
I'll have a look.
Axel, maybe we can spare one shot.
He just throws his hand. Go ahead. He takes his cup and says, "I'm going back on watch."
Well, I stop off with Axel.
Okay.
We find out that these guys are actually they poisoned our drinks, and this is the end of the episode. Franchise, guys, join us back when we play our next game. Where we play Soviets. We played a college.
Thank you for listening to AARPG's presentation of It's Always Cloudy in Kalisz. The game system we are playing is freeleague's Twilight 2000 4th Edition Alpha. Our game master for this story is Nathan. Our cast includes Tyr as Axel Mueller, German college student turned reluctant soldier and guardian. Kupo as Blanco Fantasma, an Italian assassin who thinks that if he can protect his nephew, Axel, then maybe there's some light left in the world. Chris as Minka, the Polish farm girl who wants to escape the madness of war and establish a new community. Matt as Pavlov Onajecki, a Polish wannabe criminal and childhood friend of Minka who sees the war as an opportunity to become a big boss himself. And Sean as Gunny Sgt Mason, an American career soldier from the hills of Appalachia. Gunny Sgt Mason has fought in one war after another since Vietnam, and all he wants to do is go home, if there is a home, but not lose himself in the process. Our story was played on Roll20 Virtual Tabletop. Special thanks to Knock Phoenix, who made the character sheets for Twilight 2000 in Roll20. Our shows are recorded using OBS, OBS Ninja, and Audacity. Our sound editing is done with Reaper. Original artwork for the AARPG logo was created by Sarah McMullen. You can see her other work at sarahmcmullenart.com. Music for the podcast was provided by Dark Fantasy Studios. Sound effects were licensed through Audio Jungle. Join us each week for more stories, interviews, and other random insights into the world of gaming. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and at our website, theaarpgs.com, where you can check out additional information about our stories and our cast. If you would like to help the show out, please like us, follow us, subscribe, or retweet our shows to your friends so that we can share our stories with as many people as possible. If you would like to support the show more directly, you can pick up some AARPG podcast merchandise in our website store. Money from the merchandise sales go right back into the podcast to help us pay for services, software, and material to create even more stories. The AARPG podcast is not affiliated or endorsed by Freeleague Publishing or any of the other vendors we've mentioned in the credits. So until next time, stay safe, be kind to one another, and play games.
There was a time in my life when I had blonde hair.
Yes, or hair.
I know.
I had long, beautiful locks, and I really miss them.
I actually had hair.
Did you?
Yeah. I'm probably shaving my beard, by the way.
I had hair down to the middle of my back.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. You were a beautiful man.
That what?
Fat fuck.
I am fat now. Yes, that is.
Say something nobody would-
Mince your words, Sean. Just mince your words.
I was going to say, Tony knows what I'm about to say, talk about. Chris does too. You Nathan, nobody will get it was Faberace, remember? You were fabulous.
Yes.
Dressed, you dressed, and we called him Faberace at one point. But I said, nobody's going to get that.